getting ready to do the bedside. It's kind of crumpled up pretty bad down there. That's be about possible to straighten and make look like it needs to on a 2-year-old truck. We're gonna, take it off, and then I'm gonna glue the majority of it. We'll weld it down the back. And right here we fixed a little spot, and we fixed a little spot on the front fender. Done that yesterday. Noticed when Ethan primed it, it kind of done that. I want to figure out what that was. I would guess without saying that was the epoxy. Kind of wrinkled a little bit, but we shall see. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start getting this off, and I'll kind of do the updates as I go. I don't want to set it up and do a time lapse. That's 4 or 5 hours. By the time I get going here, I get it glued on, so that would be a lot. So I'll just give kind of updates, just what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. But show you how I cut it off. I take this bit and I'll come around here. We'll knock them loose on the spot welds with the spot weld bit. I'll cut it up through here, and I'll have to see. I don't know, real sure about that just yet. And then here, it's spot welded on. We'll come down through here and cut it with the bit there. So let me get this done, and then I'll update in a few. Alright, well, I forgot to take a video when I got halfway through yesterday, but I got this on. We welded it here. You see I already got the seam sealer on, letting that dry. We glued it up here all the way down, and we glued it down through here. And what I mean by glue, for those that don't know, that is panel bond adhesive. And I used 3M on this. We had to weld the pocket back in. There's a weld right here on the bottom. A weld under here on the very bottom. And then there's weld here, and you always weld the back on a pickup truck. That's just the way, it's recommended to do them, so that's the way we do it. And on the glue, I always use SIM when I can, or multi-bond on cheaper jobs, non-insurance jobs, or 3M. 3M. I'm not a big 3M guy, but some stuff 3M is the best, and I think that their panel bond is one of the better ones out there. And then SIM is right up there with it. So there's that. But let me give a short recap. So we got the bedside on, and I did move the bed back and set it, because you always got to make sure your in and out's the same. And I did fit the tailgate, and I did fit the tail light. You have to fit all of that stuff, because if you don't, when you go to put it together after it's painted, you're going to be mad. So, but then we fixed this and this. So we'll be painting this front fender. We will not paint this door. We'll blend this in and the bedside. Probably we'll go ahead and blend out the tailgate, because white, everybody thinks it'll match good. And this is either Z1 or YZ. It generally matches pretty good, but on this, no more needs to take off of the tailgate. It'll be just as easy to blend it out and not have to worry about it. So that's where we're at. This is Friday. The seam sealer's got to dry. They may get some sanding on it done here in a little while. And I got my ears lowered. How about that? I got it all cut off. But Good thing is it'll grow back. But forgot what I was saying. Oh, the seam sealer's got to dry, and they may get some sanding on it done, but we'll actually get it painted Monday, or we can try to get it out of here about midweek. We got the little doodle bug. This is a little super beetle. I got the roof. We got it sandblasted. This is epoxy. You can see, boy, this roof, they said it had a tree branch fell on it at some point in its life, but you can see I'm gonna have to literally wipe the whole roof. I take these louvers off where sand and all wouldn't get down in there. It's bent up really nasty right here. There's a hole right there. I ain't quite sure what I'm gonna do about that. And there's a hole right here I've got to weld up. But moisture had got up under the filler and it was just a mess up under there. So that's why we done that. But we're gonna do an all over paint job. They getting a body seal kit for it, which I have all the gaskets around the lights, the fenders. I think we're gonna put new door weather strips. Trunk, the tail lights. Gonna put new window gaskets. All of that stuff. So anyway, I don't want to drag this out too much, but there's the little doodle bug. We're gonna be doing it. New bumpers. I mean, it'll be a pretty nice little piece when we get through. So there's that. I don't know what else to say. So anyway, I'm gonna stop here until I see something else to film today, or I may just put this one up and we'll continue as we go. Alrighty, good morning. It's Thursday morning. I just want to say that our heart and prayers go out to Charlie Kirk and his family, his children. That's just really sad what happened there, and I'm gonna leave it there. But it's just senseless, a bunch of crap on the one side, and a bunch of sorrow and heartaches gonna be on the other. But anyway, our thoughts, condolences, and prayers go to him, or not him, but his family, and may he rest in peace on the other side. But anyway, laying that aside, it is Thursday morning, and boy, the sun's bright. It's Thursday morning. I'm gonna go in, and I've already opened up, but we'll go in and go over some things where we're at, and kind of get the day started. So let me pause while I walk in, while I'm not getting all of that. Alrighty, in the shop, and let me get back here. I'll show you this here in a minute. I think I got another video going on that, but we got this thing done. Unfortunately, we painted that one about 5 years ago, and I don't know. I mean, anyway, it started fading out, and we had to. That's this one, the old Dodge here. You can see the roof. We repainted that, and the hood. I really ain't done much on this one because it kind of is what it is, and we stand behind our work, so it was getting a little chalky, so we repainted it for the guy. And that stuff happens sometimes. But anyway, here's the Danger Ranger, and got it painted. I'll be putting it back together here in just a little while, and we'll show the end result on that. And this one's coming along real good. The bed, if I can get that in there. Yeah, see there? See the seam? Might have to edit that part out, I don't know. But Back here, all of this turned out real nice like it's supposed to. So we got seam sealer down there, seam sealer there. The bed cap will go on up here. You know, I did go back and weld that. I don't know if I showed it in the video, but got the gas flap painted, or blended, I guess you would call it. But so there's that. Alrighty, we got the Ranger done. There's the fender. See where we fixed the door, the bedside. Got the LKQ tail light in it. Bumper back on. Looks good. Nice, nice, nice. That'll do it for this one.